It seems there's no end to the talent to be found here in Central Florida, but one musical group is just in its beginning stages, the talented Youth Brass Band. Now, if you've never heard of them, it's because they're in their premiere season and sounding strong.
1, 2, 3. The concentration, the focus, the pure joy of making music together belong to this group of 30 talented teens that make up the Youth Brass Band of Central Florida.
I just like all the people.
We have fun all the time.
The energy is insane there.
You get to play really cool music.
And cool it is. They come from all over Central Florida every week to rehearse here at Tuscaloosa Middle School in Oviedo. And as the newly created youth version of the world-renowned Brass Band of Central Florida, they have a great deal to live up to.
Well, right now we're number 1 in the United States. We're one of the top 25 or 26 in the world.
Dee McAfee, a founding member of the Central Florida Brass Band back in 1998, says it had always been their goal to launch a youth version.
Then Rick Perez came along about 2 years ago, and joined the band. He said, hey, I'll start it.
Well, for me, it's pretty much giving back, kind of like the movie You Pay Forward, and really I get a joy of seeing others experience the same things that we experience in brass banding.
And in the fall of 2007, auditions began that spanned across Central Florida.
We went ahead and contacted 84 different high schools in the 5-county area and talked to them about this project.
More than 120 high school students auditioned, but the competition was stiff. Only 30 would be selected for the inaugural Youth Brass Band. And it wasn't just about being a great musician.
In order for them to audition for the group, they have to have a recommendation from their musical director. So they have to be really referred for being not only an outstanding musician, but also an outstanding student.
Creating a youth band bound for success.
I see this band in another couple years being the top youth band in the United States, if not this year.
Not only are these teens an incredible group of musicians, but they are also playing instruments that are unique to brass bands.
Well, the brass band has been around for about 200 years. The instrumentation is a little bit different than your regular wind band. We use cornets instead of trumpets. We use tenor horns or alto horns instead of French horns. And then we use your standard trombones, tubas, and then percussion.
This is it's a lot more challenging. Usually in high school band, tuba parts aren't extremely difficult, but these guys these are like the top guys out of their schools, and then they come here, and then it's just kind of like all of the top guys get to meet together and me, and it's fun because they're all really good, so you don't have to like sit and wait for people to understand their parts. It's usually like everybody has it.
Now into their 5th month of rehearsal for the band, the hard work still isn't over. They're on the lookout for new sponsors and venues.
Our inaugural performance, we wanted to go ahead and set it up at the end of April, and at this point we're looking for a venue to be able to do that.
But nothing will stop this group from creating history.
It's the first time they get up there for that first concert. This will never leave them. They'll never forget this.
And from the sounds of it, they have a lot to look forward to.
1, 2.
That's just a taste of the Arts Connection. You can catch more great stories like this at the Arts Connection website at wmfe.org/arts and see new episodes every Thursday night at 8 on WMFE TV. Thanks for watching.